A robust immune system, smooth digestion, and positive mood are all reliant on a healthy gut. However, various intestinal disorders not only cause discomfort in the abdomen, but also affect the entire body. The gut is often referred to as our second brain, and it has a significant impact on our emotions and outlook. Statistics show that many individuals over 50 experience intestinal issues. So, what is the solution to a healthy gut? The answer is simple: proper nutrition. In this video, we've compiled a list of foods that are beneficial for your gut and should be included in your diet after the age of 50. Watch this video till the end. It'll be very interesting, useful, and delicious. So let's get started. By the way, be sure to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell. Don't miss any of our new videos. So item number 1 is fermented foods. Quite a large group and a large number of foods can be included here. These are foods that are rich in valuable probiotics. These are the microorganisms that maintain a healthy balance in our gut. And fermented foods would include all fermented dairy products, for example, yogurt. Of course, as I've said many times on this channel, it's always better to buy natural yogurt rather than the usual supermarket one. And buying yogurt from the supermarket that says natural on the package, we can't be 100% sure that it is natural. So the best option is to make our yogurt at home. It's not difficult to do. You buy milk and a separate starter, which is stored in the freezer. Then it's mixed according to the instructions in a certain proportion, and the next day, we get high-quality, real yogurt. And this is the kind of product that will be very rich in very valuable probiotics. I must say that in our large intestine, there is a whole life going on. And how many microbes do you think are in there? The average adult has about 2 kilograms of germs in the large intestine. That's 4.5 pounds. And this is the norm. And these germs are not something to be afraid of. Yes, there might be some harmful pathogenic microbes that are dangerous and that lead to various digestive disorders. But on the other hand, some microbes are useful and necessary for our life. For example, those that provide us with vitamins and synthesize vitamin K2, which is not very easy to get from food. But it's very well obtained as a result of the fermentation of microbiota that lives in our large intestine. In addition to fermented dairy products, fermented foods would also include, for example, apple cider vinegar, miso soup, and sauerkraut. Here, sauerkraut among fermented foods is perhaps the champion of health benefits. And a small amount of sauerkraut should probably be added to everyone's diet. The best option is if we make sauerkraut ourselves. The recipe's not so complicated, you can quickly find it on the internet. But if you don't want to bother at all, you can buy sauerkraut in the store. But the problem is that we may not know what preservatives were added to this product. Nevertheless, if you buy sauerkraut in the store, be sure to pay attention to the composition. Is there sodium benzoate, or it can be called E211? This is a preservative which is often added to sauerkraut, and which is harmful, toxic, and carcinogenic. It provokes cancer. I must say that this substance becomes especially harmful when combined with vitamin C. And as far as we know, cabbage contains this vitamin. This is why those manufacturers who add sodium benzoate to sauerkraut are doing bad things, because they're producing a harmful product. So, just look at the label. The next item is fiber. And again, fiber contains a lot of foods that can be listed. These are vegetables, beets, carrots, and cabbage. We chew it, and it goes through our entire gastrointestinal tract. It reaches the intestine, and there it begins to ferment, that is, eaten by the local microflora. So even if fiber formally contains some calories, we won't get these calories, because we can't digest them. They're digested exclusively by the microflora of the intestine. So that's why fiber is useful. Because by consuming fiber, we contribute to the growth and development of useful microflora. Of course, it's optimal to know the measure. It's recommended to eat 30 grams of fiber every day for a healthy adult. That's 1 ounce. And then we move on to the next item, which is legumes. Legumes are extremely beneficial because they also contain a lot of fiber. This would include beans, peas, and lentils. But according to research, the best composition of fiber is in white beans. It's recommended to eat several portions of this product during the week. Also a good plus is the fact that beans contain a good dose of calcium. 1 cup of white beans contains up to 200 milligrams of this valuable mineral. And calcium is very good not only for our bones, but for our intestines as well. There was a very large study where scientists were concerned about which vitamin or mineral helps prevent cancer. And the most obvious effect that was found of the variety of vitamins and minerals was the effect of calcium specifically for bowel cancer prevention. So it was found that if an adult consumes a sufficient dose of calcium, for an adult it's 1,000 milligrams of calcium per day, then the likelihood of colon cancer is reduced by as much as half. In addition, as we very well know, calcium is not only found in beans, but also in dairy products, which I've also mentioned. So everything fits together here, and which product to add to our daily diet becomes obvious. And the next item is greens. Many experts talk about the benefits of greens, and they have an amazing effect on our whole body and our intestines in particular. And this would include spinach, celery, plantains, arugula, and so on. The thing is, these kinds of greens are the perfect prebiotic. Before we talked about probiotics. Probiotics are the bacteria themselves, which are good for our bodies. And prebiotics is the resources that feed those beneficial microbes. So in fact, for a healthy body, you need to consume both probiotics and prebiotics. So the perfect probiotic is fermented foods like sauerkraut. And a great source of prebiotics is greens in particular. So they're great for promoting active peristalsis in our intestines, preventing constipation, literally clearing out our intestines, and they also help reduce cholesterol. So as you can see, this list is not very long, but each of these foods makes just an amazing and invaluable contribution to the health of our intestines and our whole body. By the way, write in the comments which of these foods you eat, or maybe you know what else to recommend. Tell us, it would be interesting. And now I highly recommend that you watch my other video. In that video, I talk about 3 foods to avoid after the age of 50. This is very important information. The link to the video just appeared on your screen, and I also left the link in the description of the video, and I've pinned it in the top comment. Be sure to watch this video, it's very helpful information. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. See you with the video about 3 foods to avoid after the age of 50.